Excelsior, fellow Marvel fans. Recently, Marvel has released a new trailer for the upcoming December-released Wanda Vision series for their Disney Plus streaming network, and there are a lot of details that even the most dedicated comic book fans may not have noticed. See anything in the trailer we didn't talk about in the video? Make sure to leave a comment in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this one. And without further ado, here's 5 things you may not have noticed in the WandaVision trailer. Number 5. This lamp in the background of the scene. During one of the many sitcom-based dream sequences which are sure to be present during the rest of the series, we were treated with a black and white snippet which showed, among other things, the actress most notable for her role as Kitty Foreman in That 70s Show.
It's just, a certain body part has been shoved up another body part for comic effect.
But everyone already caught that detail. A detail not many people seem to be talking about, however, is this innocuous lamp seen in the background of that shot. You might be wondering if this lamp has some detail you may be unaware of at that moment, or if it has something to do with the 2005 House of M story arc from the comics that the series is somewhat based on. Well, the answer is no. It's just a lamp, and it has no real significance whatsoever. The Halloween scene. During one shot in the trailer, we see Vision wearing a costume that real comic fans might have gotten a laugh out of. With its bright green color, the broad flared cape, and the yellow diamond on the chest, most Marvel fans might immediately see it as a reference to Vision's first appearance in the 1960s Avengers comic. But what you might not have noticed is this man in the background dressed as an orange traffic cone. Traffic cones are normally used during light construction in busy streets, allowing people to know not to drive in certain areas. Their bright colors making them equally visible in daytime as well as nighttime. The traffic cone is also so ubiquitous in pop culture that it is seen as the icon for VCL player. VCL player. VCL player. A media player application you can get on your computer that allows you to watch downloaded videos. For example, the trailer of Wanda Vision. Number 3. Save it for a rainy day. During one of the many clips that are reflective and indicative of different sitcom tropes, we see a scene reminiscent of a 90s sitcom like Full House or Dinosaurs, which was a sitcom about dinosaurs.
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
During this scene, we can see Wanda and Vision holding 2 infants, which could be Wiccan and Speedster, their children from the comics who later joined the Young Avengers. But what you might not have noticed is that there is an umbrella in the background of this shot, which could be a reference to the fact that there is an umbrella in the background of this shot. This could also be a subtle nod to the next scene, in which we see Agnes during a rainy drive. These trailers are so full of details you might never have noticed unless I was here to literally spoon-feed it to you. You are so stupid, and I hate you. Number 2. Yellow flowers. During the various shots reflective of each decade of sitcom television, we get a scene of Wanda dressed as a typical 1980s exercising woman. One of those 2 things. Completely dressed head to toe in bright neon with leg warmers and an updo held in place by a sweatband. Yeah. This is a reference to the various exercising home videos released around the same time that taught stay-at-home housewives and teenage girls how to stay in shape using minimal equipment, while also giving some cool video for teenage boys and lonely adult men in a time before the internet to...
Take a second to make sure you're breathing from your diaphragm. Place your fingers on your abdominals and feel them expand as you inhale, filling up your lungs.
Well, anyway, the point you might not have noticed in this scene is the yellow flowers in the background. A typical florist theory, yellow flowers are symbolic of friendship, and this could mean one of 2 things. Possibly the flowers were given to them as a gift from the nosy neighbor we see earlier in the series as a peace offering because the nosy neighbor archetype has died down during the 1980s sitcom era, or it could be a subtle nod to the deteriorating friendship between Wanda and Vision at this point. Perhaps Wanda is reconsidering their relationship status, and in typical 1980s women fashion, is trying to be an independent woman not defined by her relationship with men. So she is going to try to break up with him when he gets home, only for the 2 of them to wind up back together shortly after with children in time for the 90s sitcom episode. Who knows? I don't. I may be stupid here, but didn't Wanda... No, wait, Wanda got snapped, so isn't Vision dead? Is this an alternate reality? Because I didn't think about this until now, but Vision is dead, right?
I did.
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
So he wouldn't be here. I don't know, whatever. Number 1. One marvelous scene. During a bit near the end, we get to see a woman in a 1960s dress being flung across the screen, and possibly through several dimensions, possibly connecting the series more firmly with the upcoming Doctor Strange multiverse movie. But what a lot of you might not have noticed is who that actress is. We get a close-up of her face when she lands, surrounded by military men, and it's none other than Teyona Paris.
It's none other than Teyona Paris,
who has recently cast as the role of Monica Rambeau. Rambo.
Raboo, boo, Schmeckle.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so you're just gonna have to deal with that pronunciation. Real Marvel fans may recognize the name of Monica Rambeau as first appearing in a Spider-Man comic book from 1982, but she's most prominently known as the second Captain Marvel. By throwing her through multiple dimensions, it's possible this is how she gains access to her powers, and it could be a subtle nod to the fact that the first Captain Marvel for the MCU, played by Brie Larson, is one of the most hated characters in the entire series now. With Brie Larson's pathetic excuse for acting, along with her blatant disregard of the canon and lore, suggesting that her character is the strongest character in the MCU,
but also, Captain Marvel is the most powerful person in the Marvel Universe. I mean, that is a bit of a, a weight to take on.
No, that I like. That I won't try to be chill about.
I hear you.
I'm very into being the strongest.
I hear you.
Yeah.
or suggesting that she could lift Thor's hammer, which, let's be honest, everyone can nowadays, or defeat the Hulk by herself.
In an interview with USA Today, Larson was asked which superhero she would most like to fight as Captain Marvel. The actress said, "I do kind of have fantasies of battling the Hulk, just because it's just visually so good."
She has cemented herself as one of the most annoying actors in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I do. It's true. It's true, man. I would never lie. With the second Captain Marvel movie being cancelled in development, and with other Disney Plus series being produced, including noted Muslim hero Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel, it seems even Marvel knows that the Captain Marvel name has been tarnished by the actor they chose to portray her, and they're going to show the spotlight on other, better female heroes going forward. I hate Brie Larson. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hope she goes and commits dig hole and lay in.